Hello, fellow Skywatchers. This is the Canadian Comet Catchers Collective coming from Vancouver, British Columbia. And this is that Katkam. If you're ever interested in it, it's Katkam with Ks.ca. And it's a weather cam from the Burrard Street Bridge in Vancouver, BC, which is great for us seeing what the weather is doing in English Bay if we're wanting to head out on the water. Um, so I was curious last night for a walk. Actually, I'm in White Rock, British Columbia. I noticed how chemmed or geo-engineered the skies were last night. And so it made me curious, and I came in and I just thought I'd show you how you can do it too if you ever want to come into this cam and have a look. Um, I wanted to see what happened to the skies last night when I was out walking from the Vancouver perspective. So all you do is you come in here, all images for a single day, and I changed the date to what I wanted. It'll give me thumbnails, 8 per row. Click here, and here we have the thumbnails for yesterday. Now, as I was going through this, it has the time above and the picture below, and I noticed there was some gaps in the day, which was kind of unusual. So I believe around around 1300. Yes, 1345, and then it jumped to 1600. So that was odd, but not much happening in the sky, so that's fine. But then I got down here, and it's got 1610, which is 410, and then went to 1755, 555 on the 12-hour clock, which is better for my brain. Why this big gap here? And this is where all the chemtrail started. So I'll just click on that picture so you can see it. So here, this was interesting. I did notice this actually before I went for my walk. I had a little look, what's Vancouver looking like? And I noticed these little speckles here. But I think that might just be something on the lens as the sun's coming around, getting ready for sunset. But why this big gap in time? Because basically it does do it every 5 minutes. And I've gone back in a few other days just to see if there were other days that have gaps like this, and there isn't. You can check for yourself. Anyways, let's get into 555. And we can see the blue is starting to show up. And here is all the chemtrails starting to be laid down. And in this one, that cloud is actually covering the blue, which is something that I've observed in other videos too, and I think, isn't that interesting? If it was just a lens flare, wouldn't it be on top of that cloud? So I'll just keep going through here. So 610, and now the cloud's on top, and you can see the blue below. You can see it just slightly through the cloud because it's quite soft here. But we see that same blue orb that we've seen other days. Now, I get to this one here, which is 8:35. And then the next one, because boy, the sun moved a lot. If I go between 8:35 and the next, then I realized there's another gap. So now it's 7:25. So just curious, why these big gaps? Are they pulling stuff out because there's stuff that they don't want us to look at? I'm not sure. I don't think it's a manually done cam at all. It's all automatic. We'll continue on so you get to see. So now, after 8:35, I could see the blue orb. When we got to 7:25, I can't see it really. It's pretty cloudy now with all their laydowns. But you can see the refraction coming off of something. I don't know if that's the right word. Anyways, I will continue on here. Don't see any blue, but I do see this coming up and around. Now it's gone, and it's gone. And then we're just into a pretty beautiful sunset anyways. Oh, this is just showing up again. Just click through it for you. Again, now that I've showed you, you can go in and do this yourself. I'm going a little bit quickly because I don't like to make super long videos because there's so much information out there. There you go, a beautiful Vancouver sunset. from last night with some interesting observations and some interesting gaps. Take care, everyone.